Hi there everyone, this is Wolf. I welcome you back to another episode of Rimworld. In this episode we're going to try to help Fern level her construction ability so she can finally complete the cooler. We also have been warned that summer has finally set in. That means that winter will soon follow, which also means that we won't be able to grow crops when the cold weather hits us. Anyway, let's get started. The next things on the line are to construct the personal rooms for our colonists. We already have one completed. We shall also instruct Fern to complete the other two. Of course, we're going to do this one at a time. As you're going to notice, we'll be focusing mainly on Fern in this episode. It is vital that she will manage to level her construction ability to level 5. We need her to build that cooler ASAP. Fern and Zele seem to be getting along quite well. Maybe we're having Roman's interest as well. Fern, how about you focus on construction first? Then maybe we'll have some Romans later. At least we're making the most out of the problem of not being able to build the cooler. Well, we're hitting two birds with one stone. Fern is leveling up her construction ability, and we're building some decent structures. However, this means that we're going to need loads more wood. Okay, let's get chopping. Chop these. We should also plant a new growing zone. Hopefully, it will manage to grow until winter sets in. And we'll leave it with potato. Look at those two love bugs. It seems that they're both playing the rejection game. You should focus more on your work for now. Come on. Seems that this episode is me looking at Fern most of the time. Well, you don't blame me. A lot is depending on her. If she doesn't level her construction, we're screwed. At least she's doing quite well. Look at her go. Good job, Fern. Good job. Oh, she's about to finish the second bedroom. That's good. Leave her alone, donkey. We're going to construct the last room. Like the previous one, it will have a single bed and a standing lamp. We also need to extend the power conduit. There we go. Let's take it all the way. Come on, Fern, we're depending on you. It seems that this day was mostly uneventful. We just managed to complete another two rooms. This will be for Zele. Actually, this will be for Fern. She was doing all the hard work. Zele. There we go. That's the end of her day. The psychic amplifier. I'm dying to find out how this thing works. Well, it's going to have to wait for now. Yeah, good night, fellow survivors. Get some rest. Talk about dedication. Look at her go. She didn't even have breakfast yet. We seem to have a starvation problem. It's Snail. Let's see. Whole body malnutrition. Well, it seems the first thing she's going to do when she wakes up is eat a hearty breakfast. And there she is. Yep, first things first, she's eating breakfast. But although Snail is not the spotlight of this episode, she still is a very important character. After all, we wouldn't be able to grow any food if she isn't the one growing our crops. Yes, and we seem to be low on food, and we have to get back to gathering. Looks like these berry bushes will have to do. Yeah, we cannot be selective, we cannot just go and choose the ones that are ready to harvest. Okay, collect these. Should we collect these as well? Yeah, it's better. Things are looking better. We got a supply of wood for 180 pieces. Still, Fern is 2k XP short of her target. Hopefully she'll be able to level up by the end of this episode. Well, she isn't going to level up her construction if she keeps on doing other stuff. So why is she cutting plants? Construction is a better priority? Let's see. Oh, I think I know what the problem was. It must have been that that tree was in the way. Okay, Snail is cooking some of the berries that we collected. Fern, what's the problem? Okay, you're not going to cut anymore. Well, I don't think that's the issue here. Because construction is a better priority. Oh, it's because Zele didn't deliver the blueprints yet. If that's the issue, then we shall place wooden floors all over the place. So, wooden floor for the kitchen, the corridor, and the dining room. Yeah, that should get you the XP you need. I'm sorry, Fern, you have to focus on construction. We're going to set this room for Snail. There we are. They will last for 4 days. Not bad. That's better now, isn't it, Fern? Yeah, just keep on going. You're going to save us. Yeah, we're making progress. 1.8k left. And Snail is busy cooking the berries. Looks like we won't be starving yet. Snail is working hard trying to gather some berries for us. I really like the music of this DLC. It fits right in and it's quite relaxing at the same time. Looks like Fern is almost ready with the dining room, and she started working on the kitchen as well. Progress is a bit slow, but sure steady. What kind of compliment is that, Zele? Can remove these. Gentle reminder, Heather is bonded with Zele. Okay. Animal sleeping spot in Zele's room. Actually, you can just sleep over there. I don't think it's a good idea to have a donkey sleeping in your bedroom. Oh, we're harvesting our first rice. That's good. Actually, don't harvest it yet, please. It will spoil in 40 days. Okay, good enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to harvest. However, I'm going to change this bill, and you're going to do it until you have, let's say, 2 meals each. When it's satisfied, you pause it, and you start again when we have 1 meal each. Looks good enough. Okay. Good night, fellow colonists. It's another day. As always, Fern is the first one to wake up, and she's off to get some breakfast. Let's check her out. So, she is almost there. She needs about 1.3k more XP. That means that we can... Yes, we're going to set some floors in the bedrooms as well. Okay, I'm going to use this time to plan ahead. So we're going to need a bigger stockpile and also a production room. It just hit me, we've made a mistake that we didn't plant some cotton yet. We're going to need better clothes for winter. I believe we shall build a wall over there. Another one over here. Our base will be this whole January area. But before that we should build another room so we can start producing some items like tailoring, or maybe getting some stone out of these chunks. Let's see, where shall we put this? I'm going to arrange a schedule. Don't have anything. 4 hours of working. Another 4 followed by an hour of doing anything. Seems about right. Okay, we've also been hit by a large meteorite. Okay, let's see. Its location is about south of our base, silver ore. It will be handy, but not for now. As I said in the previous episode, the more item value you have stored in your stockpiles, it will increase the wealth value of your colony. The higher the wealth value, the bigger the threats you will receive. So for now, we're going to leave that silver over there. We also got some more steel here. Yeah, we're going to leave that as well. Let's hope we won't forget about it. Let me check on your progress. We're very close. I had to start planning a room which I can use as a production room, maybe a research center. We can close this area for now. And we're going to have to install you over here. We are also going to need to add another recreational item. Chessboard will do. We also can add some pots, some flower pots. What are you saying about fat people, Fern and Zele? Eating without tables. Close, 600 more XP. Going to need to prioritize building this, constructing this actually. You don't build plants. Okay, we've been hit by what's this? Okay, low psychic drone for males. Yeah, it will affect Zele mostly. -12 to mood. It's not such a big deal. Okay, we're almost there, actually. Fern, just finish this before you go to sleep. Come on. You have to be level 5. not sleeping until you level. There you are. Finally. She's at level 5. Finally, we can place down the cooler. Yep, finally. Good job, Fern. We're going to end our episode here. As you can see, finally Fern has leveled her construction to level 5. That means that tomorrow she'll be able to complete the cooler and we can finally start storing a good amount of food. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.